You won't believe what happened to me last week. It involved my sister-in-law and my prized gaming PC. This isn't just any computer. It's a custom-built machine, a labor of love, and the centerpiece of my gaming and creative endeavors. The events that unfolded were truly unexpected and left me in a difficult position, questioning family boundaries and respect for personal property. It all started subtly, with small, almost imperceptible changes to my system, which gradually escalated into a full-blown confrontation. This story comes from the subreddit r/AmITheAsshole, where I sought advice on a truly frustrating situation. I posted my dilemma, titled ATA for banning my sister-in-law from my house after she secretly used and damaged my PC, hoping to get some objective opinions on whether my reaction was justified or if I had indeed overreacted. The community's insights were crucial in helping me process the events and understand different perspectives on what transpired. My custom-built gaming PC is more than just a computer. It's a passion project, meticulously assembled with high-end components. I've invested countless hours researching, selecting, and installing each part, from the powerful graphics card to the liquid cooling system, ensuring optimal performance for both gaming and my professional work. It represents a significant financial investment, but more importantly, it holds immense personal value as a testament to my dedication and technical skill. Every component, every cable, every RGB light was chosen with care and precision, making it a unique and irreplaceable machine. I noticed a strange slowdown, unusual files, and even some minor physical damage, like a sticky keyboard, which was completely out of character for my careful habits. The PC, usually lightning fast, began to lag during simple tasks, and I discovered unfamiliar applications and documents that I certainly hadn't installed. The sticky residue on my mechanical keyboard, a peripheral I meticulously maintain, was particularly alarming, suggesting someone had been using it carelessly, possibly while eating or drinking. These subtle signs were the first red flags that something was amiss with my cherished setup. My sister-in-law, Sarah, often visits with her kids, and I'd always been generous, letting them use my TV or console, but never my PC. I have always been clear about the boundaries regarding my personal computer, emphasizing its importance and the sensitive nature of its contents. While I enjoy having family over and am happy to share other entertainment options, my PC has always been a strictly off-limits area, a rule I thought was well understood and respected by everyone, including Sarah. This boundary was established for both the protection of my equipment and the privacy of my digital life. One afternoon, I walked in to find her using my PC, not for games, but for what looked like an online business, complete with multiple browser tabs open. The sight of her casually working on my machine, with various business-related websites and spreadsheets displayed across the screen, was a complete shock. It wasn't just a quick check of emails, it was a full-fledged work session, indicating a prolonged and unauthorized use of my personal property. My initial surprise quickly turned into a mix of confusion and growing anger as I realized the extent of her disregard for my boundaries. When I confronted her, she casually admitted to using it for weeks, claiming her laptop was too slow for her important work. Her nonchalant confession was infuriating, as if my personal computer was a public resource available for her convenience. She explained that her own laptop couldn't handle the demands of her online business, which involved managing multiple clients and complex tasks, and that my PC offered the speed and processing power she needed. This admission confirmed my suspicions about the slowdowns and unfamiliar files, revealing a pattern of secret and unauthorized use that had been ongoing for an extended period. She even had the audacity to say, "What's the big deal? It's just a computer," completely dismissing the value and personal investment I had in it. Her flippant remark showed a profound lack of understanding and respect for my property, reducing my meticulously built machine to a mere appliance. It was clear she didn't grasp the hours of effort, the significant financial outlay, and the emotional attachment I had to my PC. This dismissive attitude only intensified my frustration, as it felt like she was trivializing my feelings and the seriousness of her actions. I explained the damage, the potential for data breaches, and the sheer disrespect of using my property without permission, let alone damaging it. I detailed how her unauthorized use had led to performance issues, the presence of unknown software, and the physical damage to my keyboard. I also highlighted the serious risks of data breaches and privacy violations that could arise from her using my personal computer for her business, potentially exposing my sensitive information or compromising her clients' data. The core issue, however, was the blatant disregard for my boundaries and the fundamental disrespect for my personal belongings. Her response was to get defensive, accusing me of overreacting and being selfish, which only fueled my anger. She twisted the narrative, portraying me as unreasonable for being upset about her secret use and damage to my property. She claimed I was making a mountain out of a molehill, and that my reaction was disproportionate to the situation, completely ignoring her own culpability. This deflection and gaslighting further escalated the tension, making it impossible to have a calm and rational discussion about her actions and their consequences. I told her she was no longer welcome in my house if she couldn't respect my boundaries and property. I made it clear that her actions had crossed a line and that trust had been severely broken. I explained that respecting personal space and property is a fundamental expectation in my home, and her inability to adhere to this basic principle meant she could no longer visit. This was not an easy decision, but I felt it was necessary to protect my peace of mind and ensure my boundaries were taken seriously in the future. My wife thinks I went too far, but I feel completely justified in protecting my personal space and belongings. She believes I should have handled the situation with more leniency, considering Sarah is family, and that banning her from the house was an extreme measure. However, from my perspective, this was about more than just a computer. It was about a fundamental breach of trust and a complete disregard for my established rules. I believe standing firm on my boundaries was essential, even if it caused friction within the family, to prevent similar incidents from happening again. The PC is now at a repair shop, and I'm left wondering if I handled the situation correctly. The technician is currently assessing the extent of the damage and attempting to restore my system to its original state, which is both costly and time-consuming. This whole ordeal has been incredibly stressful, and despite feeling justified in my actions, a part of me still questions if there was a better way to resolve the conflict without such drastic measures. The uncertainty of the repair and the lingering family tension weigh heavily on my mind. Was I the asshole for banning my sister-in-law from my house after she secretly used and damaged my PC? I've replayed the conversation countless times in my head, trying to see it from her perspective, but I keep coming back to the same conclusion. My property was disrespected and my boundaries were violated. I'm genuinely seeking an unbiased opinion on whether my reaction was proportionate to her actions, or if I allowed my frustration to get the better of me in that moment. What would you do in this situation? Let me know in the comments below. Your insights and experiences could help me understand if my decision was truly justified or if there's a different approach I should have considered. I'm open to all perspectives, as this has been a challenging situation to navigate, and I value the collective wisdom of the community.